Hey everyone, welcome back to the Thompson Teardown. It is not quite a teardown anymore, which is good news for us. It is looking like a real house. Let's check it out.
Thompson Teardown.
So this is probably for sure, my favorite update ever, because as you can see, we have kitchen install happening. I am so excited. That'll be finishing up in the next couple of days. We also have furniture being delivered. So those first few pieces, thrilled about that. And of course, you can't see it because it's all covered for safety, but floor work is all done. All our beautiful wood is in, as well as all of our tiles are done, with the exception of the entry, because we're gonna do a really cool pattern in there that still has to be finished. But yeah, we're moving.
Drywall is completely done. There's still some mudding that's got to be done in some areas, but for the most part, drywall is done. We got Mike, who's been crushing the painting, so that's all been progressing really well. Mike's a good guy. He's been with us for a while, from like almost the very beginning. So
a lot of projects.
He's definitely a major asset. So it's always fun working with Mike. Even though he likes to curse nonstop, but
do you know that I have you cursing in the back of so many of my stories? I'm like, ignore that. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I like to curse too, so I can relate to Mike on that level.
Yeah, you and Mike have some similar tendencies.
Yes, we do.
We got that going on. We got trim that's going to be getting started soon. Just finishing up the balcony. There's a couple panels that had to get switched out. We do have one balcony. Michelle wanted this glass look, so I had to execute that.
Very particular.
But it's been good. Okay, so you see with the paneling, remember how I'm like, it won't be completely smooth?
Oh yeah.
Right?
I didn't even realize that was up.
You see? So that's what I'm talking about. If you wanted it to be completely smooth, obviously that's not the solution. There's another solution, which would be like a different type of panel. But that's how it's gonna look.
That's as smooth as it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Even like where you see it closest to the house, like how it looks there, it's really the nail heads that bother me and make it look to me like unfinished. If those weren't there, I would be fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, the light.
Saucy. It actually bothers me less closer up than further back, because here the nails look black to match. From where I was standing, they looked like reflective, almost like silver nails. So I don't know, maybe he'll catch a break. We'll see how I feel.
We see it from the inside. Michelle's never gonna be on the street or in the bush. If she's in the bush looking back at this, I'm gonna be concerned, right? She's not even gonna know. So that's my hope. I voiced it, which probably wasn't a good idea, but that's what I'm thinking. So
I probably wouldn't even have taken it in. But now that he has, I don't know, he might have shot himself in the foot. We're gonna see. It depends how I feel on any given day. It's gonna depend how I feel when all of the exterior landscaping is done. And if it's something that bothers me, it falls to Ryan, because he's a good husband.
this is what my thought was as far as positioning, because this goes on top of here.
Right? It's the yoke drop.
And it hangs on like this. So thinking you probably
I agree. As high as it can go.
So that.
And how's that? It's quite a deep drop.
Right?
Yeah, how's that for you, for your head? That's more what I'm concerned about. No one's really taller than you, like on the planet. So if Ryan can walk by, we're good. But I do love them.
As far as like, this door is, I think, 7-foot door.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
If Nigel comes over, he's gonna be hitting his head.
Well, Nigel can't access the basement then. Okay. Oh, she's a beauty. She's a beauty.
Either this side can be the front,
No.
or
Yes.
this thing's heavy.
Yes, of course it is. It's quality. Yeah, that side 100%, no question. those are the smaller version of the matching big ones that we're gonna have on the back porch and in front of the front door. But we have one identical to this one that will also go over the garage doors. And if you remember from the last episode, I mentioned that they were super special. They're handmade in New Orleans. We are obsessed with them. They're gonna have the real gas flame. I'm just thrilled about these lights. Babe, while we're out here, what's going on with like the concrete on these little side pieces and up these steps and like on this ledge?
Yeah, you know, some people like the natural, authentic concrete form look, but
Those people are not here.
what I got planned for you is
Tell
it's just gonna get parged. So you see like right here,
Yeah.
like it's smooth, it'll just get parged. You can parge up here. Remember just like the retaining wall too, you can parge it.
Yeah, is there
Everything get
color
parged.
choices with parging?
You can paint a parge.
Yeah, I'd probably want to do that. I'd probably want it to be the same color as the house.
But then the problem is like down here, like it's just more work. Like it gets dirty, right? Like, you could just paint
No,
straight on the concrete.
no.
I'm telling you, you could. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but
Okay.
I'm saying you could.
Okay.
I'm no conspiracy theorist, but we had one of our sub pumps wasn't on, and so it backed up. Well, I shouldn't say backed up, but there's some water that got into the basement. Somehow, the only thing that seemed to have gotten wet was the slats for this table that Michelle doesn't want me to have. Well, our dining table has the slats, right? So we can make it bigger.
No, either way, we're not keeping that dining table. It's
We
not
are
the point.
keeping that dining
No, we're
table.
not. But I'm just saying.
Why wouldn't we keep that dining table?
No,
I'm not gonna say
I
she
had
came
no
down
idea
here
about this.
and place things in certain positions, but I think it's pretty interesting that the only thing that seemed to have got wet was the two slats for that table.
That is
That's
like
all I'm saying.
that's like my fairy godmother or an angel or someone doing the Lord's
I don't know.
work.
So
They're
I'm-
like, let this poor woman have a new table. She's been through a lot. Wow, honey, I didn't know that, but that's excellent news.
We're at a stage where Michelle is getting more involved working with the trades because, she's very particular as a designer, making sure that, everything she wants is executed. And I've learned, never to assume anything. And so always to call her, the tiles are going down. Okay, you need to come here. You need to talk to Arnold, who does all of our tiles, and make sure the plan goes accordingly. Because when I get asked stuff, I say, I'm not the designer. I don't know.
Ryan
the
will
designer.
tell people, he'll be like, let me ask the designer. And he was doing that for months and months and months early on. And then finally, I would come by and they're like, wait, the designer's your wife? Like this whole time you could have just asked her. And he's like, listen, it doesn't matter. She still would be very.
You are the designer. Just because you're my wife, that doesn't mean anything.
I know, but it's just funny because obviously you can just reach me.
No, because the other day I tried to call you. And I was like, she hasn't got back to me. So,
she's really busy. She's with her other clients. They're 3 and 1 years old. And she's really busy today.
You are really busy, and Michelle's taking on a lot more client projects now. So
yes,
she is very busy.
No,
but,
for sure. But not that everyone is not priority, but obviously this and at the stage that we're in is top priority. And yeah, to Ryan's point, I feel like sometimes I forget that not everyone's brain is aligned with mine, and I'll be like, oh my God, thank God I pointed that out because that could have been laid very wrong and would have been bad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's nice that she's starting to deal with them. I can kind of just not sit back because I got a long list of stuff to do, but I'm like, yeah, you can deal with that. That's
Ryan will never sit back for the rest of his life.
I just need to know where you would like them on these doors.
Gotcha. A little down.
Yeah, enjoy that, Dennis.
Story of Ryan's life. That's perfect. Right. Let's do it.
Right there's good.
A little lower. It's perfect.
Yeah, it looks like 1 inch to 7. It's about 1 inch and 1/8.
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. So whatever it is for the centered little drawers, bring it down the same amount for the others.
Like this.
Exactly.
I'll just go like this.
That's exactly right. Exactly.
And that looks good to you?
It's off center, but yes. The height, yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect.
We'll do the same on those doors.
I'm just thinking too of clearance of like seeing them over the island. I don't want them to be like low where then it kind of cuts off the visual.
54 maybe the center?
I think so. Okay. I think that's perfect. And if you get it wrong, these become a bludgeoning tool. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so good. Look at Ryan trying to already get in like the back of my selfie photos here. Oh, it's gonna be so good. With the pendants, with the kitchen behind, we have light on either side. It's gonna be perfect. I'm dead. I am deceased, guys. It's beautiful. It's perfect. This place, guys, let me tell you, it is Canadian, which is amazing because as we all know, it's super hard to find like beautiful pieces without paying a ton of duties and shipping, if they will even ship to us. So this place is out of Ottawa. It's called Dalla Decor. They're one of our build partners. We're gonna have lots of pieces by them throughout the house. They have furniture, lighting, everything, but a few of my favorites have just arrived today, and that's what you're gonna see. But I am like, so excited. Our nightstands, I could not find anything that I wanted until I found them at Dalla. So anyways, needless to say, you should check them out, but it's gonna be beautiful.
Hugs.
What's up?
Okay, quick question. You know my daughter thinks that I'm incompetent because we have no railings.
It's really funny because now that the house has become a bit safer, I'll bring the kids by sometimes. My eldest loves it, but she's also very critical of Ryan. And the other day we came by and my mom afterwards asked her, she's like, so Isla, like, how's it looking at the house? And she goes, it's looking really good, Rara, except Ryan forgot the railings. So she was calling him Ryan, which in itself is hilarious, but also like, you know, the R's are still kind of W sounding. It was so cute. So she was very upset that dad forgot the railings. She thinks he's dropping the ball in a lot of categories right now. Like, where is her bed? Why is it dirty? Why is there nowhere to sit? So yeah, mom is number one, but dad is going to get it done for her.
What's the status of these? Like
so funny enough, I just got the email last night that they arrived. So they're ready for pickup in Mississauga. Yeah, they're good to go. So we can get these up.
I know you'll be happy about this. The transitions.
Honey, I've seen this. This was the first thing I noticed when the floor was down. Are you kidding me? When I walked in, I beeline to right here.
So then why am I pulling this up
It's
for?
incredible. I've literally never seen this done like this before. I've always seen it with like the thin perpendicular piece in the wood or in the tile across as like a threshold. Like, this is unreal craftsmanship. Ed is my guy, man. I love that guy. Just gets it. Oh, incredible. I realized that I'm mic'd up and I really hope you couldn't hear me singing in my car. It would not have been good for you. So we are just here at Primetime Paint and Paper. We vastly underestimated the amount of paint that we were gonna need for the house, but that's okay because this location is close by. We love the staff here. They carry Benjamin Moore, which is what we're using for a majority of the house, and they are so helpful. They also sell these really cool little mini cans. So if you want more than a swatch to really feel how the color is gonna look with the lighting, and as the day progresses with different lighting, you can buy those, and I love that. That's what I did in my office.
You know, we're moving, and you know we're weeks away from moving day, so it's good, and yeah, we're almost there.
And it's funny because I know, like, if you haven't done reno or build projects before, you're maybe looking around and you're like, you're weeks away from moving in. But at this stage, it really is so quick. Like, you know, doors are going to arrive, painting is going to get finished, railings are going to get in, and it's going to be fast and furious for sure.
Yeah, every day is action.
Yeah.
So
too bad we can't have you guys here every day. I wish I could be here every day. That's why I try to like always get some vids on my phone. But yeah, it's quick right now.
Next time on Thompson Teardown.